So you want to scale your brand to 1 million per month and beyond. What most people don't understand, that the thing they should focus on is very different depending on where they are. So in this video I will lay out a plan for you, explaining exactly what you should focus on from 0 to 6 figures per month, and then how you can get from 6 to 7 figures per month. My name is William and I've generated over 30 million in sales for ecom brands and also scaled multiple brands to 7 figures. And with that having said, let's get straight into the video. So basically we have 3 different stages. The first stage is getting from 0 per month to 100k per month. This stage is all about fundamentals and volume. When I say fundamentals, I mean learning marketing fundamentals, understanding market desires, understanding market size and scalability, understanding what you need to have an edge in the market product-wise, understanding market awareness and sophistication. I have a video about that, you can check it out here. Understanding how to do customer research and competitor research, and again I have a video, you can check it out here. And you need all of that to basically understand your customer persona in detail and to learn how to make actually a good Facebook ad creative, because this will be your main booster of growth. And as soon as you have learned all of that, you need to put it to practice and test and learn. You basically need to do a lot of volume, many different ad ideas that you test, many different angles, and basically just understanding what type of approach and angle and ad creative works for your audience and what doesn't work for your audience. A part of this journey is also breaking limiting beliefs. For example, when I start working with brands, they often can't comprehend what just one ad creative can do for them. It's not about running ads on 5 platforms from the beginning. In fact, I would discourage from that, because then you just have less time to focus and learn marketing fundamentals. It's all about just mastering the fundamentals and applying that successfully to your brand to scale to 6 figures per month. Now the second phase, from 100k to 1 million per month. And this is the phase you want to focus. So in the beginning you tested a lot of different ad ideas to figure out what works, double down on what is working, and basically increased ad volume as much as possible to get there as soon as possible. Now in this stage it's quite different, because thoughtless volume or like junk volume won't get you to this 1 million per month mark. What you need is to prioritize hit rate, and that basically means how many ads are winning from that amount that you are testing. If you see that you increase the volume but your hit rate drops, I would encourage you to actually decrease the volume of ads you're testing in favor of a higher hit rate, because in the end the ads that will scale you a lot are those few scalable ads that can spend 4 or 5 figures profitably every day, and not like 300 ads that are active in your ad account. The second thing that is very high leverage at this stage is ad focus 0. And by that I don't mean swapping the color of the CTA buttons or rearranging your product page. To run split tests like that, you need a lot of traffic and you need months to split test that. Instead you want to go for ad focused 0. This means creating landing pages that are congruent with the angle of your ads. For example, if you have 5 winning ads and they have all the same angle, you want to create a landing page for that specific angle so that the customer journey from finding the ad to the purchase is as congruent as possible. And if you do that and align the landing page to the angle in the ad, you can of course imagine this will boost your conversion rate. Ideally, it will allow you to spend twice as much or even 3 times as much on your winning ads at the same or higher ROAS because of the higher conversion rate, and that will enable you to scale much more. Now the third and one of the most important things are closing feedback loops and understanding why exactly some ads are scaling that well and why not. You basically want to create a database where you fill in exactly like the angle, what you're testing, and then analyze the learnings. How was the hook rate? How was the hold rate? How was the click-through rate? What can you improve? And you build hypotheses around these and think, okay, because of this hook or because of this angle, I had this and this performance. And by doing that, you more and more understand like what you need to iterate, what you need to improve to build this perfect ad that scales to 4 or 5 figures spent profitably per day. And based on that, you can make research-backed ads that get high engagement and convert. And this comes back to my first point, basically prioritizing hit rate over volume, because it's not the high amount of ads in the ad account that will scale, but it's a few ads that will scale to a very high spend per day profitably. And if you want to learn more about this, I have a video here explaining how to leverage unaware ads to do exactly that. Now the third and last stage, and this is already once you're past 1 million per month, is basically just focusing on LTV and introducing new products for your existing customer base. At some point you will reach all interested people that are ready to convert immediately, and you will just see with more scale, ROAS and cost per acquisition will get worse. Until then you can make multi-millions, but still if you want to scale further, you will basically have to accept that the customer acquisition cost is gonna rise because you reached all like easily convertible people. And what you want to focus on then is that your ads are profitable from a lifetime value basis. For example, if they purchase for $50 in the first month and your customer acquisition cost is $50, then you're just at break even. But if they keep buying in the second month the same product for $50 and in the third month again for $50, they now have given you $150 and you just spent $50 on acquiring them after a 3-month period. And this is how you can basically scale and predict your revenue. The second thing is very straightforward. You now have a big customer base of people who love your product, and if you launch additional products that go really well with the product that they already have, you can market it in your email marketing, in your ads, and so on to exactly this audience, and they will keep buying from you. Once you have this big audience and brand trust, you can just keep creating and keep selling more products for them. This is exactly what all really big brands do. You see Apple does that, you see many luxury brands do that, and so on and so on. So yeah, this is the game plan. Follow this to scale to 1 million per month and beyond. If you want a partner who helps you with that, this is exactly what we do. Click the first link in the description. You can schedule a call with me and then discuss how we can help you achieve this. Else, keep scaling and check out the videos that I linked here that will help you scale depending on at what stage you are and what you need to learn. Bye.